I mean, obviously, I love this person.
Mm-hmm.
I've been married to him 45 years. We have 2 children. But also, how do I not lose me in the process? I don't want to be lost, Lee. I don't want to be lost.
I don't blame you. Welcome to Wait, Let's Talk About That, a podcast where you don't just hear about therapy, you're hearing it happen. I'm Dr. Lee Long, and joining me again is my co-host, Lila Pond, licensed professional counselor and supervisor here at Restoration Counseling.
Hey, everyone. What makes this podcast different is simple. No script, no rehearsal. You're sitting in on a real interview using the WAIT method with a real person in real time.
And today's guest is a woman who's been married for many, many years and is sitting with some real frustration in her marriage. She's here to work through it honestly and to let you watch the WAIT method come to life as we go.
Marriage has a way of holding up a mirror. So as you listen, don't just listen for her story. Listen for yours. Settle in. Listen for the moment something shifts, because it always does.
Before we begin, a quick disclaimer. This conversation is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Although I'm a licensed professional counselor in Texas, this podcast is not therapy. It does not create a counselor-client relationship, nor is this medical or mental health advice. By participating, our guest understands this recording is public and consents to us editing and publishing the conversation. Do you confirm?
I do.
Awesome. Well, thank you for being here. The premise of this is that I've written a book, and these principles I've noticed as I see them working out in my practice, they're easy to understand, but they're not always easy to implement. So we thought that getting together with some people who were willing to walk through some sort of issue or concern that they had in their life, that we could walk through these principles and try them out in real time.
I like it.
So
I like it.
Did you come with a concern or an issue for us to sort out?
Well, it's sort of been an issue in my marriage. I've been married almost 45 years.
Wow.
I know. In November will be 45 years. It's hard to believe. There's always been a problem with communication.
Okay.
And lately, I would say in the last 15 years, since my husband has developed a hearing disorder, it even compounds the issue because I feel like I'm not being heard, like literally. And then also when we try to have a discussion about an issue or a problem, he's not a great communicator. He's not, I don't feel like he actually talks to me about what he's feeling. And I don't feel like he hears me when I try to tell him what I'm feeling.
Okay.
So does that make sense?
Oh,
or am I rambling?
No. That makes perfect sense. You're definitely not rambling. It sounds like to me that this hearing issue has created, or has it exacerbated an issue? It's exacerbated.
Yes, it has.
An issue that's been there, you feel like.
Yes.
Where when you guys communicate, you don't feel heard.
That's it.
At this point, it's literal. But prior to the hearing issue, it was also just not feeling like there was.
Right.
Okay.
And then I couldn't determine in the beginnings of his hearing loss, I couldn't determine if he was actually physically not hearing me or that he just was choosing to not hear me. And so that was my frustration. Yeah. And I would be angry all the time. I was angry all the time inside. And sometimes I would lash out at him, and I didn't like that behavior from me. Yeah. Because I felt like he was one of the only people that I didn't like to be around, that I couldn't communicate with. So I was living with him 24/7, but the frustration was mounting. And to be quite honest, it still is there.
It still mounts,
after 45 years. And I want to be kinder. I want to be more grace-filled as far as, acknowledging this hearing deficit that he has. But I feel lost in it. I'm not heard. I think I did tell a therapist one time, I described it, I illustrated it. The feeling that I had was like being in the bottom of a well. And it was dark and I was alone and I was looking up for help to get me out. Either someone drop a rope or someone just communicate with me and tell me that I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm here. And I don't know, that illustration just sort of came to me during that session. And I was like, that's exactly what that feels like.
Yeah. Like being deep in a well, dark, asking for help.
Yep.
Saying, somebody throw me a rope.
That's it.
But you feel like nobody can hear you.
That's it.
Yeah.
And either they were choosing to or they couldn't hear me.
Yeah.
So either way, it was a lost cause. It was, So, that's my the thing that I deal with on a daily basis.
Sure.
And I'm trying to sort out, okay, so how do I deal with this? How do I, be kind? I mean, obviously, I love this person. I've been married to him 45 years. We have 2 children. But also, how do I not lose me in the process? I don't want to be lost, Lee.
No.
I don't want to be lost.
I don't blame you. First of all, I'm sorry that that's been your experience.
Thank you.
Because that's a lonely place to be.
Yeah, thanks.
And I appreciate the sentiment of I don't want to be lost. And I think the beginning of that is, where are you? You saying, I'm in a well and I'm calling out and I'm asking for help. I guess I would ask, when you say I get angry and I don't want to get angry, what do you feel like your anger is about?
Not being heard and not being able to carry on, even just it doesn't have to be a conflict that or a disagreement, just a normal, like a conversation about a TV show or,
daily communication.
Daily communication.
Just about anything.
About
the weather.
anything. About anything.
Okay.
Or I find myself, and it's kind of funny because I find myself asking a question of him or to him, and he doesn't respond. So I answer myself. And I'm like, okay, am I going crazy? Is this part of, is this what I'm doomed to be doing now for the rest of my life with him? Am I, do I have to ask and answer my own question?
Yeah. No, that's certainly one way to cope with it, right?
I guess.
Yeah. But that anger that you feel, it sounds like to me it's externalized in the sense that I'm angry that you don't hear me.
That's it.
Is that fair to say that?
That is.
And it sounds like, and I don't know if I'm right, so I'm asking, it sounds like the thing that would be more comforting is if he heard you.
Yes.
And so the anger is toward, I want something from you.
Yes.
But I don't know how to make you give that to me.
That's right.
Does that fit?
Because sometimes his behaviors, for instance, if I ask him to please stop doing some irritating behavior, like
tapping go ahead.
Okay, here's a great example. We were at a function last night and he was sitting at a dinner table next to me, and it's a table of 6 people, and we're having a conversation, and his right knee, he was jiggling his knee up and down, bouncing his knee. And the first time I gently put my hand on his knee to remind him, stop doing that. Please stop it. You're shaking the table. Within 30 seconds, he was doing it again. So I gently put my hand the second time on his knee, and he just looked at me like, no, I'm not going to. And he proceeded to continue to do it. So
and you felt what?
Well, I was angry.
Okay.
I was very angry.
Angry why?
Because he's dismissing me. He was dismissing what I needed from him, what I wanted. It was clearly annoying and irritating.
Okay.
And so then after the second time and then the third time, I felt like, well, he's doing this on purpose to annoy me. And that's a pattern in our relationship as well.
Yeah.
He does many things that I feel like
Are kind of at you.
Yes. And so I think if I could cope with that better by maybe just ignoring the behavior, maybe walking away from it.
Yeah. Well, let's go back to it because you were angry.
Yeah.
Angry because he basically kind of overlooked what you were saying.
Yeah.
And you felt what?
Dismissed.
Okay.
Dismissed.
Okay.
Like, I don't care what you want. I don't care if this annoys you. It was a lack of caring for me.
For you. And how did you internalize that? How did you interpret that?
That he really doesn't care about me.
So it was about him.
Yeah. Well, I was feeling I was feeling the results of that.
Sure.
I was feeling, yeah. So it was about him, I guess.
Yeah.
It was about what he was doing or not doing. He wasn't stopping a behavior that was clearly at my request, at my simple request. Like I wasn't angry at first.
Right.
And so if someone asks me to stop doing something,
yes,
I will feel like, okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that annoyed you and I won't do it. But,
right. But you're giving care outside of you, right?
Yes.
And you're saying, I don't feel like the care comes toward me.
That's it.
Okay.
That's exactly right.
And so it sounds to me like a lot of your frustrations are largely around, I can't control the environment around me. Him being part of it. I can't make a request.
Yeah.
Or I can make a request.
Yeah.
I make a request and the request I perceive gets ignored. Or the reality is the request gets ignored.
Yes.
Is that fair?
That is, but I don't like that control. I don't like the word control.
Tell me why.
I don't know, because I don't feel like I'm a controlling person.
Okay.
And just because I make a request from someone who I think loves me and cares about me, that they're not doing that, or they won't stop doing a behavior that is clearly causing me some discomfort or distress.
Right.
I don't like feeling angry.
Yeah.
I don't like feeling irritated.
Sure.
I don't like lashing out. I don't like, that's the bottom line, but I don't know about that word control-y.
Because when you hear control, you think that it's a global controlling.
Yes.
Okay. But you just described that if somebody makes a request of you, you will control your behavior.
Yeah. I guess that's, yeah.
Yeah.
I guess so. I guess
so
that's.
Would it be, what would you want to change the word to?
I'd have to think about that. I'd have to think about
That's reasonable.
Control.
Would it be influence? Does that feel palatable?
that feels less harsh.
Okay. And so if we look at the things that you're pointing out is that I don't feel like I have influence over this environment, which leaves you feeling.
Depends on the situation. Depends on what. Yeah, it depends on the situation. It depends on the circumstance, on the event, what's happening, what's going on.
Okay. What would you say to the nervous knee shake?
Stop it. Stop it. It's irritating.
Right. Okay. So I feel irritated. And I want to have influence over my environment to stop that irritation.
Yes.
And the environment, your husband, said no.
Well, I want him to, I guess what I'm wanting from him is I want him to display to me, to show me that he cares enough about me to stop doing whatever it is that is irritating me and causing me to be angry.
Okay. And if he's unwilling to meet you there, what does that leave you with?
It leaves me with a whole lot of anger.
Right.
And so I can choose to ignore it.
But if you ignored it, where would that leave you?
Just being angry.
Right.
And feeling like, oh, here we go again. And so hopeless. So like, he's not going to change. This won't change. He clearly, or maybe even, and I have thought at times, he doesn't care about me.
Mm.
He doesn't really love me.
Mm. Which leaves you feeling what?
At this stage, after 45 years,
Yeah.
I'm kind of numb to it, because when you experience that sort of behavior over and over and over and over, you finally grow either a scar or a callus.
Yeah.
And you get tough.
It sounds like, though, that scar or that callus but it still hurts.
Oh,
And
clearly.
you're still, it still produces.
It clearly does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because when you're describing this, it's out here.
Mm-hmm.
I perceive, if I'm speaking as if I'm you, you're saying, I perceive that maybe he doesn't care.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Mm-hmm.
I don't matter, because it's all the things out here. Fair?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if I go back to your well analogy, it's like, I don't feel cared for.
That's it.
And when I don't feel
That's
cared for,
That's it.
what do I do with that?
That's it. And early on in our marriage, when we were in counseling, we've been in counseling off and on. And one of the counselors said that a woman in a marriage, God's plan for, or how women are wired, the way he's made women, is that we need to feel loved and cared for and respected. And when any of those components are missing, it's hurtful.
Mhm.
It causes a lot of distress.
Oh, yeah,
And
for sure.
So I guess I've kind of, through 45 years and some other incidents, things that have happened in our marriage that, almost caused it to end in divorce.
Mhm.
There were some examples there that it clearly I felt rejected, unloved, and disrespected. Yeah.
So it seems like in these examples, it's sort of drawing out that sense of, I don't feel cared for. It's not just the shaking of the knee.
Yeah.
It's that kind of harkens back for you to a earlier time
Yes.
when you didn't feel that.
Yes. Yes.
And my question would be, where are you in that?
Like, what do you mean? Where am I?
Great question. You're saying, I feel like I'm in a well and nobody's coming to be with me, to help me, to care for me, nothing. And I hesitate to use the well analogy again, but in a different way.
It's a good one.
It's almost like you're going to a dry well where it's like, what if he's not capable? What if he's not willing? I mean,
I have come to that conclusion. And once again, another analogy that a counselor gave to me is sort of a visual, and I'm a very visual person.
Yeah.
And I learned by examples or pictures, or I said, why does this keep happening? Why do I feel constantly not cared for by him? Why? And he looked at me and he said, well, what if he's not capable? And I said, what do you mean he's not capable? And he said, well, let me give you this example. What if he was a paraplegic in a wheelchair, and he was paralyzed from the waist down, and you expected him to get up and walk across the room? Would that be would that be a valid request that you could? And I said, well, of course not. And he said, well, there's a picture for you.
Right.
So,
But it sounds like that still weaves through, and that thread is up here in your mind.
oh, yeah.
I can intellectually say, okay, he's not capable.
Yeah.
I can formulate
Yeah.
something that says to me, he may not be capable.
Yeah.
But where are you in that?
I have learned to get my need to feel loved and cared for through different relationships
Okay.
in my life.
Okay.
Through my friends, my workout friends, my tennis team friends.
Yeah.
I'm a very outgoing person. I love I love people.
Yeah.
I love relationships. I love to get to know people, and I get satisfaction from those relationships outside of my marriage.
Yeah.
And so now I've just come to the resolve that I'm going to live out the rest of my life with this man,
Okay.
loving him as a human being. And I want to learn to be kinder and gentler towards him and let go of this anger.
So everything that you're talking about is decently externalized. When you, and we're going to beat this example into the ground here of the shaking of the knee, that nervous shaking. It's like you ask for something, you don't get it.
Right.
You feel overlooked.
Yep.
How do you find yourself in that moment? Because what I hear you describing is you're looking to him saying, could you see me? Could you stop doing this?
Yes.
And it's in some ways, it's like, is he capable of seeing you?
I don't know, because sometimes.
But that's about him.
Yeah, yes, it is.
And so if he's not capable, and we say, I don't know what's going on there. We don't try to read minds. We don't try to, see what is he, like, kind of read the tea leaves of what does he mean by all of this. But where are you in that?
Like, what am I going to do?
Well, first of all, it's like, what do you feel? And you said overlooked.
Yes.
Are you overlooking you?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know what that means.
I love that question. Or I love that statement.
I really don't know what that means.
Yeah.
How can I you mean like, am I caring for myself?
Right. You've asked a question.
Yep.
You've said, or you've put your hand on his knee and said, please stop.
Yeah.
And like you said, he can't, and we're going to go figurative here. He can't figuratively hear you.
Okay.
And I'm going to ask again, but he figuratively doesn't hear you. How do you take care of you?
I guess I could move to another chair and get away from him.
Okay.
I guess I could do that.
You could. But let me ask you this. I could get away from him.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if we could put it inside of you and say, I could move chairs and then I wouldn't feel the shaking and I could be calm.
That's right.
As opposed to, I'm going to get away from him.
Yeah.
Where the focus is so external still.
Yeah.
And it's truly bringing it internal to say, what do I need right now?
I just need him to stop doing that.
But that's about him. I need him to.
Yeah.
What do you need?
You mean, why am I asking him to stop shaking?
I understand why you're asking, because it's annoying you.
It is. And it's shaking the table.
Okay.
There are other people there.
Okay. So you're worried about the other people.
So I'm worried about the other people.
Okay.
And,
but does it make sense that that's a little bit living outside of you? Because I don't know if were the other people saying, hey buddy, stop shaking the table?
I did see one woman look at me, and kind of give me this little cute little smile. Like, I understand completely why you're doing that, because I mean, he was one person removed from her and she could see it too. And I could, or maybe I was imagining it, that she was maybe annoyed by it as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do, Lee, honestly, I do have a problem with worrying about what people think, what other people think. And so I want him to stop it so that, that is about control. Now that I'm vocalizing it.
Yeah.
It is. So I'm trying to control how other people feel. I'm trying to control.
Well, I'm not trying to rescue you from this sentiment, but I don't know that it's control in the sense that you're maybe pushing back against, but is it perhaps care? I'm trying to offer care to these. I don't want them to feel what I'm feeling.
I believe with all my heart that God has wired me that way.
Mm-hmm.
Which
way?
I am a very caring, loving, loyal person.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of my gifts.
Yeah.
I think people are attracted to me for that reason.
Okay.
I'll have strangers in grocery stores come up to me and in the produce section, and I'll start hearing their life story.
Yeah.
Just from me acknowledging them as a person.
Right.
I'm very, very intentional about doing that.
Right.
To strangers even.
And so when you're doing that, what are you wanting to give them?
I want to show them their value, that they are valuable, that they are loved and cared for by a stranger.
And
I guess that's what I don't feel
that's
with
what I was
him.
just about to ask.
Yeah.
Do you feel loved and
No,
cared for?
I don't.
Do you feel like, in other words, are you giving what you hope to get?
That's right.
And I don't want to make it black and
No,
white.
that's right. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
Yeah. In fact, I'm tearing up a little bit because that's exactly what I'm hoping to get.
Yeah.
Or have been hoping to get.
Yeah.
So,
do you feel like you offer that to you? Because your description is you freely give this to other people.
Yeah.
Freely and beautifully.
Yeah. No, you know what? No, you're right. I don't give that to myself.
Mm.
I do not. In fact, I love to play tennis.
Mm-hmm.
I play tennis 4 or 5 times a week, and I am on several teams, and I play doubles, so I always have a partner.
Yeah.
And I am at times in matches, I am so hard on myself that if I miss a ball or I make a mistake, I will verbally demean myself.
Mm.
And I've had a couple of partners that have said, don't you talk to my friend that way.
Oh, I like that.
And one is my sweet Australian friend. And she says it in that beautiful Australian accent.
Yeah.
She says, do not talk to my friend that way. And that was really sobering for me.
Yeah.
But I do feel like I don't love me like I should.
And I don't want to press it into a global space of where you don't love you at all.
Yeah.
It's just in these moments that you feel like you're not receiving love from him.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's not even love, just consideration.
Just consideration.
And not feeling that consideration. It's like, I'm asking you, where are you in that?
Yeah.
It's like, do you offer consideration for you? Meaning, if the knee keeps shaking, can you back away? Can you stop and say, wait, where am I in this? I want him. Oh, wait, I lose control of me when I say I want him to fill in any blank.
Yeah.
But instead, it's when we step back and say, wait, I don't have control over that.
Mm-hmm.
All I have is control over me.
Yeah.
And so where am I in this? Well, I want to step back. I will ask. And if that request is denied, then what do I do with that? Do I externalize it and say, hey, buddy, you need to stop?
Yeah.
You can.
Yeah.
But it seems like immediately you're met with, and you're saying sort of a defiant look of like, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to give you, either I'm not capable, I'm not willing. I don't know. I don't know what the answer to that is. He's not here to tell us.
Yes.
And so it's, where am I in that? It's like, what do I need? Well, I don't want to be impacted by this anymore.
That's right. That's right.
And so do I move chairs before I get angry, or do I move over, or do I step back and say, I can't control that. I can't impact that. I can't affect that. Let's take the control word off of it.
Yeah.
I can't impact that.
Yeah.
That's outside of my scope of impact right now.
So what I would want to have happen in that instant is for me to dissipate the anger that I'm feeling.
Sure. But let's look at the anger. I love that. You're exactly right.
Yeah.
I don't want to feel this anger
No,
anymore.
I don't.
But what's the anger about?
It goes back to, you don't care about me.
And so it's externalized.
Yeah.
Talk to me about you.
I guess that's a blank in my, I don't understand how to.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
I don't get that.
And here's the reality. Most of us don't. I don't want to say all of us don't.
Yeah.
Because I don't know that that's true, but I would say most of us don't.
Yeah.
And so I'm curious if the anger is about, I don't feel like I can impact something that's bothering me to this degree. I feel powerless.
That's right. Yeah, that's a good word.
And when I feel powerless, anger helps me have that power.
Yeah.
And that anger, I think that anger makes sense.
Yeah.
And I think it's okay to feel it.
Yeah.
You're saying, I don't want that anger to grow.
Right.
Because if that anger grows, then I become and do and say things I don't want to become, do, and
That's what
say.
happens. That's what happens.
And so to me, what I hear you saying is that I keep losing me. I don't know where I am in this.
Yeah.
Other
that's
than
accurate.
irritated and annoyed
That's accurate. Yeah.
and powerless.
And I feel like he has the power and control over what I'm feeling
Mm,
by his actions. Through his actions, he's controlling me
mhm.
because I don't know what to do with it other than react in anger.
Sure. So
and
no wonder you're
resentment.
angry.
Yeah. And resentment and, just and years of that.
Mhm. The years of that being that, what's that? How would you describe that?
His behavior, negative behaviors that
Have hurt you.
that have hurt me.
So take that,
Yeah.
those negative behaviors
Yeah.
that have hurt you,
Yeah.
and bring me back to you. Does that make sense? Now, this is where most people give me like a deer in the headlights stare.
Yeah. Because
Like,
I don't know what that means.
Exactly. Because I have found that I don't believe we're taught what that means, which is the importance of what we're doing.
Yeah. Yeah.
From my perspective, is where am I in that?
Yeah.
Well, I feel powerless.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
he wants to hurt me.
That's right.
But if we take him out of the picture, it's like,
Yeah.
I feel like I'm being hurt. And it's like, how do I impact that? How do I move back a little bit? How do I navigate a situation that I'm not going to be heard?
Are you talking about like coping mechanisms?
Yeah,
Like
well, and
coping?
Yes, and not losing you. Because
Yeah.
what happens is we put our sights
Yeah.
solely on the person that we feel like is taking our power.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
like, well, the only way you can take it is if I give it to you.
Right.
And so how do I take that back? What are the things that I need to do to take back that power? And I know some people get a little sketched out by the idea of power. Like, oh, what are you talking about? You want me to be powerful? It's like,
Yeah.
no, I want you to live fully in you.
Yeah.
Meaning, if I'm not heard, do I hear myself? Let me put it this way. I hate being misunderstood.
Mm-hmm.
And if you wanted to know how to drive me crazy, it was to pretend like you didn't understand me. And if I said, I'm really into tacos right now. Oh, you like pizza? No, I said tacos.
Uh-huh.
Oh, so you love Italian food?
Mm-hmm.
That's not what I said.
Mm-hmm.
I would have been a big
Oh, yeah.
gorilla pounding on
Oh,
the
yeah.
table. I said tacos.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
What I've realized is that, wait, do I understand me? And if you don't understand me, does that bother me? Sure. Because I want to be connected.
Mm-hmm.
I want to be understood.
Mm-hmm.
But do I understand me? Am I overlooking me?
By in
Keep
what
pushing.
sense?
In what sense? In
Yeah.
the sense of, I like tacos. And you say, oh, you like pizza? No, that's not what I said.
So you just keep saying, I like tacos.
At some point, I'm going to disengage from the conversation.
Yes.
But I'm not going to be angry because I might be frustrated.
Yeah.
But I believe emotions are like they're like a dashboard.
Mm-hmm.
They're there to tell me, like, I'm driving one of my kids' cars right now.
Yeah.
And I'm having to get accustomed to what all the signs and signals
yeah.
on the dashboard are.
Yeah. Yeah.
And there was one light that came on that gave a schematic drawing of something that I was like, okay, this is either the oil or the coolant. I don't know which one it is. I had to get the manual out.
Oh, no.
And I had to look. And I was like, oh, it's the coolant.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then I had to open the hood and I had to discover what that light was telling me.
Mm.
I put the coolant in, the light went away, all was
Okay.
great.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
And so what does that analogy mean on a practical sense? Well, when you feel this frustration,
Mm-hmm.
it's like, wait, where am I? Because our tendency is to go, you are being so frustrating.
Yeah.
As opposed to saying,
Yeah.
wait, I'm frustrated. Why?
Yeah.
Because I want this behavior to stop.
Yeah.
Okay. The behavior's that's not a thing that's there. There's no willingness there.
Mm-mm.
Okay. So now what am I going to do? Am I going to keep going at this and saying, understand me? Yell at you to understand me? It's like if the tire pressure light comes on
Yeah.
and you look and it's like there's a hole blown in the side of your tire
Yeah.
and you keep trying to air it up.
Yeah.
It's ineffective.
Right.
And so it's like, okay, this is ineffective. So what do I do with this? Well, I want to not be bothered.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to get up and move.
Yeah.
Or I move my chair over.
Yeah.
Or I leave. And you're like, well, I don't want to leave. I was having fun. Okay. But now we're back to you.
Yeah.
Now I'm not willing to leave because I'm having too much fun.
Yeah.
And I can scoot my chair over, but I'm worried about other people. Where am I in that? Can I release myself in a sense of like,
That's not my problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I can let it go.
Yeah.
I don't have to be
Yeah.
overseeing all of this
Yeah.
because in reality, I'm trying to give them
Mm-hmm.
what I desperately want somebody to give me.
That's right.
So rather than giving it to them, can I just give it to me first?
Oh, that's a good solution.
Would it be workable?
Yeah.
Would that be something that
I think so. I think I'm like halfway there because after 45 years, when you're constantly beating your head up against a wall, you feel like you're beating or in the bottom of a well.
Yes.
And you're not being heard.
Yes.
You have to look for other alternative ways to manage and cope.
Yes.
And also at the same time be gracious, and because I've tried I've tried lashing out. I've tried saying really bad things,
Right.
and out of anger. And I've tried at one point when I was younger, I think I even threw something against a wall because
You were making a point.
I mean, I was like, okay, this has to stop. And I think I threw something against a wall.
And how much of that was trying to get his attention?
All of it.
And so
All
the
of it.
premise of what I want to show is, what if I can't?
Yeah.
And how much of my power, my influence, my self
Yeah.
am I willing to give away
Yeah.
in the effort to get that back?
Oh, that's good. That's good.
As opposed to saying, I'm not willing to engage in this.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
I'm not being heard.
Mm-hmm.
I will step aside and I will hear me.
I like that.
I don't want to feel annoyed. Therefore, I'm going to have to take care of that.
Yeah. I like that.
Does that make sense?
I like that. Yes, it does.
Does that
Yes, it
feel
does.
plausible?
It does, because I've never heard it put that way before.
Yeah.
Because then that's taking care of me
Yes.
first.
Yes.
And then when I take care of me first, I'm better able to take care of others.
Yes.
Right?
Yes. That's a strong principle that my values inform who I am.
Uh-huh.
I have to care for me.
Yeah.
Then I have capacity to care for you.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
people look at that and say, well, isn't that selfish?
I was just going to say that because the generation that I grew up in and being raised in a military family,
Right.
we were never allowed to care for ourselves. It was viewed as selfish, self-centered,
Mhm.
wrong. You could be grounded for displaying that kind of behavior. You could be, people didn't want to be around you if you acted like that.
Because what's the idea of acting like that? What would that have looked like when you're saying we could be grounded and nobody wants to be around you if you act like that?
Yeah, like you're being disrespectful and you're being a brat and you're being rude,
Okay.
all negative.
So it's rude, disrespectful, and bratty, right?
Yep.
And you think about, if you care for yourself first,
Mm-hmm.
you have the bandwidth or the wherewithal to be calm,
Mm-hmm.
to simply move again,
Yeah.
taking this one,
Yeah. Yeah.
taking this one through the
This is
finish
one
line.
of many.
Yeah.
We could be here all
But-
day.
But it's like, if I simply move my chair over,
Yep.
if I simply get up and
Yep.
just reset my nervous system,
Yep.
from being frustrated.
Yep.
And the way I would do that is I'd stand up,
Yeah.
walk to the restroom,
Yeah.
splash some cold. You may not want to splash cold water on your face because
No, I'd ruin my makeup. Lee.
Ladies ruin your
Come on.
makeup. Right. But you could, run some cold water over your hands,
Yep.
breathe, like focus on your
Yes.
breathing, like
Yes.
calm that nervous system a
Yes.
little bit.
Yes.
Be aware and present
Yes.
with your body, all that good stuff.
Yep.
And then you could go back to the table and scoot away or
Yep.
go sit on the other side and say, I don't need to provide a good time for everybody.
Yeah.
I'm only here,
Yeah.
can
Yes.
manage what's mine to manage.
Yes.
And then does that look bratty?
No.
Does that look disrespectful?
No.
Does that look selfish?
No.
It actually
No.
looks, how would you describe it?
It's deeply caring about someone, yourself.
Exactly.
It's deeply caring
Exactly.
for that person that is in distress right now,
Which is
which is me.
right. So rather than it being disrespectful, bratty, and
Yeah.
selfish,
Yeah.
we actually could see that if I care for myself,
Yeah.
I'm not going to lash out in anger.
Right.
I'm not going to throw anything at you.
Right.
I'm not going to beat my head against the wall. So this idea that caring for me first
Yes.
is not
yes.
selfish.
No.
It actually sets us up to provide care for others, even when they're acting like stinkers.
I love that. I love that. We've walked all the way through it, and it comes back to me loving me, being
Yes.
responsible for me.
That's it. You giving yourself the attention you're looking for.
Yes.
And when you
Yes.
miss a ball or when you
Yep.
hit one in a
Yep.
place you didn't
Yeah.
intend, rather than running yourself down,
Yeah.
you say, I missed it.
Yeah.
Sorry, ladies.
Yes.
They're like,
Yes.
we don't care.
No,
Like,
they don't.
cool.
They never did. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah. I love that.
Because I'm going to take care of me.
Yep. Yep.
Because if you think this is interesting. If you think about the game of doubles,
Yep.
you have your side of the court, they have their side of the court.
Right.
Right. So
Right.
I'll take care of me.
Yep.
You take care of you.
Yep.
We're going to be a really cool team.
Yes.
And we're going to encourage each other.
That's right.
Right.
That's
so instead of, because have you ever played with somebody where they run all over the court and you're just standing there going,
yes.
wait, that was my ball.
Oh, yes.
Wait,
Oh,
that was
yes.
mine.
Oh, yeah.
But they think, oh, well, I'm just caring for you.
Yeah. Oh,
And
absolutely.
you're like, it doesn't feel like care.
Yeah. No, it doesn't. It doesn't.
Feels like you don't want me around.
That's right. Or
Feels
they,
like I'm not needed.
or they think they're better.
Ah,
Yeah. That they.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. And so you think about that. Like think about that picture
Mm-hmm.
when it's time to care for you and you're thinking about the environment, meaning everybody else or what
Yeah.
other people are feeling. It's like, I don't want to be that doubles partner.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Right.
let them care for them
Right.
because the message it sends them
Right.
is either, and I don't know that it sends everybody this message, but
Yeah.
I'm better than you. I can care for you better than you.
That's right.
Now, sometimes look, I'm not saying don't be caring for other people.
Right. Right.
I'm just saying we've got to start from a premise
Yes.
of where am I in
Yes.
this?
Yes.
Because when I know where I am, like I'm thinking again about this doubles business, and if somebody comes in and swings a racket
Mm-hmm.
and they don't know where they are, therefore
Yeah.
they don't know where you are,
Yeah.
and they smack you upside
Yeah.
the head with that
Yeah.
racket,
It's happened to me. Yeah. It has.
it's
Yeah.
not fun.
No.
It sucks.
No.
Fair.
And it's fair. Yeah. Real fair.
And so
Yeah.
the awareness of self
Uh-huh.
is so important
Yeah.
to be loving and kind and
Yeah.
tender to other people.
Yes.
Because if I don't know where I am, I'm going to
Yes.
swing that racket
right.
thinking I'm doing something good for you
That's
when
right.
really I'm clunking you in the
That's
back
right.
of the head.
That's exactly right.
And so is it possible or does it make sense that you would consider anytime something comes up where I'm not being heard,
Mm-hmm.
because remember, it started with he's not hearing me.
That's right.
Would you be willing to shift it to I'm not being heard?
Yes. Yes.
And then we shift it to what do I need to do to care for me?
right.
How
Right.
am I going to acknowledge what I need? How am I going to acknowledge what I feel?
Yeah.
Would that be a fair place to start?
Sure would be.
Awesome.
Yeah. Because the old way clearly does not work. And it only
Yeah.
creates more. It's like a vicious cycle. It's like a hamster on a wheel.
Yeah.
And you're constantly striving to get somewhere and you're not getting anywhere.
Right.
You're in the bottom of the well.
Right.
And it's not working.
Because I can't
No.
make you
No.
do things.
No.
And so the question, where am I in this?
Mhm.
Does that make a little more sense?
That does. Makes a whole lot of sense.
Okay.
And then you can start looking for ways to cope under the premise of, oh, I'm going to take care of myself in this situation.
Right.
And what does that look like?
Right.
What do I need to do
That's it.
to show myself that right now I'm caring for you,
Yeah.
right?
100%.
I'm caring for myself, meaning myself.
Yeah. No, that's exactly it.
Okay.
And then where's your power?
It's all,
Right
I've
here.
got it. Yeah.
Where's your influence?
Yeah.
It's all right here.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then the joy of what
Yeah.
you get to offer other people.
Yes.
It's like, I want to listen to you
Yes.
because I listen to me.
Yeah.
I want you to feel loved because I feel loved.
Oh, I love that.
I want to give you what I have, not what I don't have.
I love that.
I
love it.
Love the analogy of, and I use this often, is if a philanthropic organization came to you and said, hey, would you pledge $100 million to our organization? You'd say,
What for? What are you about?
well, it's all good stuff. It's
Oh,
things
okay.
that you love. Could you give me $100 million?
Well, if I had it, I would.
But I don't have it.
Well, then I can't give it.
Exactly. But how often do we go to a bank
Mm-hmm.
and we say, hey, let me borrow $100 million.
Mm-hmm.
We give it to this philanthropic organization that we think is great.
Yeah.
And I'm sure they let's just operate with the premise they're amazing.
Okay.
And then we get mad because we've got all this interest and
Yeah.
all these late fees
Yes.
because we're not servicing that debt,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. Yep.
Because we took something
Yep.
that wasn't ours to give away
Yep.
and it cost us something
Yep.
tremendous,
Mm-hmm.
but we don't have it to give.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're mad at the organization
Yes.
for taking that money from us.
Yes.
And they're like,
Yes.
but you gave it.
Yes.
And it's
Yes.
like, wait,
Yes.
if I don't have $100 million to give
Mhm.
away,
Mm-hmm.
why am I going to the bank for a loan?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going to do
Mhm.
that anymore.
Mhm.
If I don't have it to give,
Mm-hmm.
I can't give it.
Mm-hmm.
I love your request.
Mm-hmm.
If I have the time, I can help you raise the money,
Mm-hmm.
but I can't give it to you because
Yeah.
I don't have that.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
It does.
Or I'm not willing to give
It
that.
does. Yeah. It does.
This is
I love
why I feel like these principles are so important,
Yeah.
is because we often extend ourselves thinking we're being loving,
Mm-hmm.
but we're trying to get from the environment something we desperately need.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And I hope this doesn't come out wrong, but when you talk about selfish,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Am I caring for the environment or am I caring for me? And I don't think it's black and white.
Yeah.
I don't think that you
Yeah.
talking to people at the grocery or
Yeah.
loving on the people
Yeah.
that are around you, that's not
Yeah.
selfish.
Yeah.
It's just when we look at it to say,
Yeah.
I want this to give this back to
Yeah.
me.
Yes.
And it's like, then be honest about that.
Yeah.
Where am I in this?
Yeah.
And it opens us up to so much freedom.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I've never heard it presented that way because I always have looked outward and expecting what I need from other people.
Mhm.
And, that was being raised in a household that both parents either emotionally and physically absent.
Mhm,
You're looking for places
Absolutely.
to feel validated, feel loved,
Absolutely.
cared for.
And we need that.
Yeah,
That's a normal, natural desire.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with that.
yeah.
It's how do we go about it at this part of our life?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I can't thank you enough
Hmm.
for having the courage to sit down with me and do this.
Oh, thank you, Lee.
Yeah.
You've helped me see everything from a different perspective. And I can't wait to read about it in your book even more.
Yeah,
This has been great. Thank you for asking me
you bet.
to share this with you.
You bet.
Yeah.
And that's where we'll leave it today. To our guest, thank you. Thank you for your honesty. Thank you for your courage. And thank you for your willingness to ask the harder question.
If something you heard landed for you, Please sit with it. Don't rush past it. The wait method only works when you actually stop and ask. I'm sure you noticed this in the session. The where am I in this? If you want to go deeper, Lee's book, Wait, Where Am I in This, is available now wherever books are sold and at drleelong.com, also on Audible. Thanks for listening to Wait. Let's talk about that, and we'll see you next time.